day. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
Washington takes over.
Out comes Washington here offensively, and their man under center, Dwayne Haskins, the number 15 pick out of Ohio State in 2019.
And for Dwayne Haskins, a little bit of an uneven season for the former first-round pick. 7 starts as a rookie. Team went 2-5 in those games, but I did see him get better. I thought his last couple of starts were his best ones of the year. He's a guy with big potential, big arm, but remember, he's just a one-year starter in college as well. Plenty of experience yet to be gained.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 58 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
And he gets it complete to Latimer. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 at the Rams' 44-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Haskins on first down. And this is Latimer, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Haskins. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Incomplete.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Right back to him on first down. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's third.
Washington on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. 5 yards, not enough. Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This will be fielded at the 17. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Going to give this time to the tailback. Still on his feet. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
2nd and 3.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
To number 28.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. 8 yards there. 1st down, Washington.
28-yard line.
And that's why you spend a 1st-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 13 yards there on a Washington 1st.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Number 28.
Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to have a 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's in his zone, 2nd quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down, but they'll get it back.
For number 28.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 36. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
36-yard line.
So we have come to halftime. Due to time constraints, play action. Haskins staying on his feet. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Wayne Haskins sacked.
I don't know what you were seeing on that play, but it felt to me like I wasn't watching a football field. I was watching a boxing ring. But he was bobbing and weaving and trying to make sure he kept the play alive. Just didn't turn out well for him in the end, did it?
Impressive that he stayed in the pocket while avoiding those couple of would-be tacklers, but eventually goes down. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. And that is incomplete.
Haskins' pass intended for the...
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Number 28, the ball carrier.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And he is dropped. Though we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's get the call. So they decline it. They go play action now. Haskins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Taken down at the 30.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with a draw instead, pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Another carry.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
2nd and 5.
And they give this time to the tailback. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get him down at the 30. 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Back now at FedEx Field, it's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his third. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
He was taken
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And now running right through him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. First down, Washington. Haskins fighting McLaurin. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football. Gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
1st and 10.
Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Today's final.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Washington, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to San